Well, in today's interview, Carol talks about the process of reestablishing a relationship where a lie has entered it. And the word accountability was important. It's not the easy way, but the greatest steps forward are often not the easiest. Also, there can be influences from the past that can have something to do with our actions, inclusive of family history. Food for thought. Thanks for joining us today.
Okay, once you know that you have been lied to, I'm assuming that you can no longer trust that person. Is there something that can be done, an event that could actually bring this place to save the situation?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There is always a road back. And I think with lying, the road back is that the person who's doing the lying actually takes accountability for the lie.
Right.
They take responsibility for the lie. And that really looks like apologizing. It looks like explaining.
So they've got to admit it?
Admit it. Say what the lie was in full.
Yeah.
What the impact was on the people around them.
Yeah.
And then really explain what they're going to do about not having it come up again.
Yeah.
So there isn't a pattern.
Yeah.
So it might well be that there is something put in place when someone realises that they are lying, that they're not being honest, that they actually sort of step back and go, no, I don't really think it is that way. They look at, and there is always a road back.
Right. This could actually be looked on as a generational curse, because quite often people who are caught in infidelity, you'll find that a parent or a grandparent or somebody else has done it before them. And there is a way of actually cutting it and saying, thus far and no further. Would you agree with that?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. And I really believe that in my particular instance, I'm divorced. I was divorced before I remarried, so I'm 2 times divorced.
Right.
My parents were divorced, so it is a generational thing. I really believe that when you take responsibility for your own lie, for whatever, in this particular case, if it was infidelity, but I really don't want that. I don't want
that is fantastic, because if you acknowledge the fact that there is a fault, a lie, and you acknowledge and you confess it, you bring it out into the open, into the light, the power of that lie is then destroyed.
Well, we can see from Carol's perspective that reconciliation was the target and not rupture. Speaking of a generational curse, if you were to sum up your family's tendencies in a positive, negative 2-column list, what would be in those columns? It can be a key to all sorts of directions towards your healing. Next week, we'll revisit Ruth as she speaks of how she was lured into an abusive relationship from the start. God bless and bye for now.